Hi guys, AGC here. I want to tackle a little something here on the math of craps, the math of gambling, everything that's here. I'm not even sure I got all my thoughts together on this just yet, but I want to talk about a couple of things. Difference between probability, possibilities, expected values, odds, all that kind of stuff, okay? So one of the things I've been thinking about, and it's happened recently, you hear people say, previous rolls have no outcome on the next roll. Dice have no memory. They don't. Every roll, whatever number you're looking for, has a 1 in 36 chance in every roll. There's 36 combinations on the dice, so whichever one. So a 7, there's 6 ways to make a 7. So that's 6 out of 36 for a 7. So you have a 1 in 6 chance for a 7 every time you roll. Now, just because a roll hasn't happened in 100 rolls doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Every roll is independent. Now, this is hard for people to wrap their head around. I mean, again, the math, that's what it is. I mean, that's just what it is. It's a random roll. That's all you got there. Now, part of that is what comes into, they call that the gambler's fallacy, or the Monte Carlo effect. You can look all this stuff up. I'm not going to go into specifics of necessarily like certain numbers and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to just understanding of, random numbers, probability, that kind of stuff. Okay. So again, every roll is independent. That is true. Now we get into certain things like when we start talking about probability. So many events can't be predicted with total certainty. Okay. We can't say for sure it's been 8 rolls, so now a 7's going to roll. We can't. We can say how likely it is to happen and use the idea of probability to show that. That's what probability is. It's the likelihood of something to happen. It doesn't mean it has to happen at all. Okay? So we don't know with 100% chance of what's going to happen. We don't. Okay? When you talk about probability, it has a range between 0 and 1. Everything's in between. 0 is it's never going to happen. We'll never roll a 13. We know that much. We'll never roll a 1 with 2 dice. Or a 1. It's 100% chance. If all the dice faces were 6, we know every time we roll we're going to be a 6. But we don't know that when we're playing. Okay? When it comes to all our other numbers. Okay? So, there's a difference between probability. There's even possibility. There's a chance that something may or may not be true, okay? But when we get to probability, it's the level of possibility that something can happen or be true. So that's what we're looking for. So we know there's a 1 in 6 chance probability that a 7 could roll, okay? That's the level of confidence we have. We know it's like 16.67%, right? That's what the 1 over 6 is. So we know that, but it doesn't mean it's a guarantee, okay? The expected value, that's what we're really talking about when we talk about that. If everything comes up perfect, we know a 7 should come up every 8 rolls. We know all that kind of stuff, right? Now, here's the problem. When we look at this, there is a very small window of time. Now, there is the law of large numbers. This is a fact. So over a long period of time, things should fall into place to where they need to be, okay? That you should see the 7 roll 16% of the time. That, you should see it come up the way the distribution would be. But that is over a long period of time, okay? There could be a lot of different variances in that over the long period of time. Now, a lot of people say at least 10,000 rolls, right? I've got to balance that. I don't know what the exact number is that you'd have to find that, but it's at least 10,000 rolls. Now, when we're playing as craps players, we do not do 10,000 rolls. We'd be there for days. But we do have a short period of window, and a lot of people look for trends, look for different kind of things that are happening at that time. And again, if you get lucky, every once in a while, you may hop on one of those buses and get with it. You may not. Nothing is guaranteed at all. It's a losing game. That's the purpose of the game, is to lose. So that's why it's so much fun when we win. If we won all the time, it wouldn't be that fun. We wouldn't have an opportunity to play. So again, we have that. Now, there is a different, when people say probability and odds, they are different. Probability is out of how many outcomes there possibly are total. So there's 36 outcomes on the dice. Let's just take the 7, for example. We're taking 6 of those outcomes out of the 36. Okay, and that's what gives you the 1/6. That's a probability. Okay, odds are a little different. They're the probability. You kind of take out those things. It's what you, let me try this again. It's what you could win versus what loses. Okay. And so the odds basically for getting a 7 or maybe 1 in 5. It's actually 19.92% or 1 in 5. Okay. Because you have to subtract that. But anyway, so that's a little bit different when we talk about the odds there. So just know it's a little difficult to understand in between, but there is a difference between probability and odds. Those are two different things. Okay. And again, I'll put some pictures here a little bit with that. So that's very difficult. So what happens is people see things roll and they say, this is what the probability should be. I know what the odds are. This is what it should be. It should come up. Then we start getting into the gambler's fallacy that things should start going. So if a 5 hasn't rolled in a ton of times, we start thinking, well, you know what? It has to roll. And that's what they start calling the law of averages. And guess what? The law of averages is not a thing. It doesn't exist. It's something somebody made up. Okay. It's not an actual law. It's nothing of that. It doesn't say that just because a 5 hasn't rolled in a long time, well, that 5's got to hurry up and come back in. Hey, man, that's short-term rolls. That's not in a long history of rolls. So it doesn't really work out that way. There's many times you've been at a table and you may say, hey, the 5 has never hit. Well, it may not for a long time. So maybe you start betting the 5, but it still doesn't hit. Then you get frustrated. What's going on? Or you think it's going to hit, so you start playing it. You know, who knows? One of the things that happens is when you talk about that is, let's say you're just starting and you roll the same number 5 times in a row. Say you roll a 5 times in a row. So you have 100% on the 5. It is hit 100% of the time. Well, now all those other numbers have to hit to catch up to get to where they need to be, right? Not necessarily. That 5 could hit 5 times, but then from here on out, that 5 rolls every 8 rolls or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm making that up. But every 8 rolls that it should. Okay. Now it could do that for a long time. That 100% is going to quickly drop as it goes along. So it doesn't really work that way. It's not like the other ones are going to hurry up and hit and catch up to that. It doesn't happen that way. And that's what really takes this randomness. So it really is a crapshoot. You know, if the 5 hasn't hit in a long time, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to hit a lot. It could hit just the way it should usually. And over time, it'll all kind of average out. But again, you have to understand these are large numbers over a long period of time. We don't play that long. We're there at a short period of time. Okay. So those are some kind of crazy things to look at. So think about some things. You know, how can we use this? We have to always understand that probability is really just us taking a good educated guess on what we hope will happen, what might happen, and can we find it in there? Okay, so like one thing, the probability of rolling back to back. Okay, it's an exponential form. So let's say rolling 7s in a row. All right. The odds of rolling back-to-back 7s are 1 in, so it's 1/6 times 1/6. So it's squared, okay? So that could be 1 in 36 chance that you can get 7 to roll back-to-back. That's not that horrible, 1 in 36. So if you're at the table and you roll 36 times or 36, you know, it's certainly possible to get 2 7s in a row. For 3 times in a row is 1 in 216. Now, again, 1 in 216 sounds like a big number. Sounds like a good bet you'd bet on, right? That, oh, there's no way it'll roll 3 times in a row. Well, that's true. And it is pretty rare, not certainly uncommon and not something we've never seen. But 1 in 216, again, with a large sample size, really isn't that much. That's not that uncommon. 4 times in a row, you get 1 in 1,296 rolls, okay? So, and then 5 times we 1 in 7,776, okay? But it does happen. It does happen. Again, we're in that short window. So there's people that get really frustrated and say, man, this thing's rigged. And I'm not even going to go into that debate. But based on short-term information, they put out these things saying, hey, this is rigged, this is not good, this is whatever. Well, no, you're just on a short window seeing some crazy stuff. It happens. Now, I'm also thinking, well, do we take advantage of that? So if we know that a 7 rolls 4 times, the chance of that happening is 1 in 1,296. Well, that's pretty rare. If a 5, will it roll 5 times in a row? Maybe not. So should we bet on it? I don't know. I'm going to start trying it. So if I see 3 7s in a row, maybe I'm going to chip up and see what's going to happen. Now, I also have a theory about that with the come out roll too. Are we losing an opportunity on the come out? Now, again, people are playing in series that, we're going from 7 to 7 to 7 to 7, and it's a come out roll. It's a new shooter. Now, again, part of the advantage on the come out roll is if you're playing the pass line, you have a 2-to-1 advantage between the 7 and 11 versus the 2, 3, and 12. There's 8 ways to roll a winning number. There's 4 ways to roll a losing number. Okay, well, that's only 12 possibilities. There's 24 others that you can make some money on. So that 2-to-1, that advantage on the come out roll is really only if you're playing the pass line. So I'm wondering, hey, do we leave the bets on when we play? Because again, you're getting into that roll of, hey, the 7's going to show every 8 rolls. That's the average. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Well, not necessarily. The chance for a come out 7, I don't know, aren't that great compared to everything out there. So should we play on the come out 7? Now, DGE kind of does that with the 6 and 8, how he plays it with that. I kind of like it. We're going to try that a little bit. So one of the things, and you can look at Wizard of Odds, he talks about the survival of, what are the odds of you lasting for 50 rolls? What are your odds after numbers? After 5 rolls, you have a 57% chance of making it to the 6th roll. After that, it goes down to 49, 42, 37. So also I'm wondering, do we play 5 hits and down? I don't know. I'm saying at this point, and what I'm getting ready to roll here is I'm just going to let it ride. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to play on all the come outs. I'm going to, we'll see what's going on. We'll see what happens. Does it make a difference? Again, does it really matter? Again, doesn't matter. I mean, the 7's going to roll when it does. If you're in one of those variances where the 7's coming out a lot, then you're going to be in trouble. It'd be great if you're on the don't. But I'm going to play in the pass to try to maximize some money. Okay, so we're going to keep it on all the time. The other thing is just pick a strategy and go with it. You're not going to be able to fight this stuff. If you have something you like playing, try it. Hopefully you're there at the right time, right place. The other thing is that gambler's fallacy. It's not a real good idea to chase a feeling. It's like, hey, this 5 hadn't hit. I know it's going to hit. It doesn't have to. Again, I learned this the hard way playing the field back. It hadn't hit in like 10 rolls, so I started martingaling it. Well, it didn't hit for another 19 rolls, and I got killed. And that's how I learned about martingaling. But anyway, so it doesn't have to do anything. I mean, we're at a short period. Just always remember that. Now, you see that easy with the hard ways. Why do you think the casino is happy to put how many times it's been since a hard ways hit? Well, they're not worried about it. They know the odds are pretty slim of hitting it. The probability is pretty low. So feel free. We'll show you how many times it hasn't hit all the time. They'll put it up there. So now the other thing is, this is why it's not rigged. I'll just throw that out there again. Guys, it's so crazy out there, anything can happen. But when we're there, we get into that gambler's fallacy. This should have happened. No, it shouldn't. It doesn't matter. Now, there is one thing. If something does happen that much, say a 7 rolls 10 times out of 10 times, well, then you start getting into a different thing that, yes, that could be rigged because that is way out of the norm of what should happen. That's 100%. That shouldn't happen. And then maybe you're looking at, then you start getting into chi-squares and p values and all this kind of stuff to find out if something, is one of the dies off. It's not good. Okay, so play the probability with the understanding that it might not work out. It's not always going to happen. Now, looking at all these math guys that do this kind of stuff, you will see most of them don't gamble because they understand it. And it does kind of take a little fun out of it when you look at it. But I still enjoy the game. I love it. I'm still going to go against it because that's kind of fun. That's the whole thing. But I do understand that, hey, this is the nature of the game. Some days are better than others. And that's where you have to be. And you got to have fun with that because you can go down a lot of rabbit holes of trying to make it work. Nothing works forever. So we do the best that we can. So I tell you what, that's enough chatting. I'm going to go through and we're going to do some rolls. I'm going to keep the bets on all the time. We're going to try to go for any kind of roll possible. I'm going to try to set it up that way and see what's going on. I'm going to switch to the board. Here we go. Okay, guys, so let's give this a shot. So let's go. We're going to buy in for 500. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 25 bucks every hit. Look at me go. So I'm going to put 30 and 30. Let's go. Oops. Oh, what a mess. There's 30. Get that over there. Okay, there's 30. Let's go 10. I need 20 there, yeah. And then we're going to go 10 on the 4. 10 on the 10, 20 on the 9. I'm going to do 10 on the field. So the idea is, whoops, I got 5 bucks on the 87. The idea is I'm going to win at least 20 bucks no matter what. Okay? I win 35 here, lose 10, get 25. And I don't care about the sevens. I don't care about where they are. I don't care when they come. I'm just going to say, hey, let it ride. So we'll see what's up. Now, if I see 3 sevens in a row, I'm going to double my bets. I'm going to chip up. Okay? So we're just, again, I'm not recommending this. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying, let's give it a go and see what happens. Let's go. All right, there's a 9. So again, we already got 39 bucks on the come out roll. Okay? Yeah, I'll leave it there. Let's go. And there's an 8. Okay, so that's another win. Repeat last bet. Let's go. Oh, 7 out. Okay, so there's our 7. We're going to repeat bets. We're going to turn bets on. We don't care. So again, that was only 2 rolls for a 7. That wasn't 8 rolls. Let's go. Again, we don't know what happened. Oh, there's a 7. So that's twice a 7. So as we said before, exponentially, it's not that great that a 7 should show up again, right? So we're going to repeat last bet, and we're going to double it. Here we go. And there's a 6. Okay, we hit it. So now I'm going to clear all bets and go back to my original. I could do this with a little less, but I'm not going to. And there's 10, and I need 30 here, right? And 30 here. Oops, that's too much. 30, get rid of that. And there's 30, and I'm going to do 10 here, because we're betting on every roll. All right, there's our 6. That was our point also. Again, we don't care about the come out again, right? So we're going to repeat the bets and set them on. Can we do this? There's a 3. All right, we went in the field. So we took advantage of that one. Let's go. 11. Once again, we went on the field. So we'll take that. Okay. Keep it going. All right, there's our 7 again. Okay, so we got hit. Let's repeat it. Let's go. There's a 4. That's cool. We win some money. Let's go. Ooh, 7 again. All right, so that's not 7 back to back. I have half of mine. Nope, see, now I'm getting into the fallacy. I'm just letting it go. Okay. Set bets on. Let's go. Come out 10. All right, so we went. Oops, I accidentally had 15 on that, so I got a little bit extra money than I needed. I really wanted it to be 10. There we go. That'll work. I'm trying to get 25 bucks each. Let's go. Aces. All right, that's a double. We'll take it. All right, let's go. And a 3. We'll take that as well. Come on. 5. That's cool. Oh, shoot. I needed more money on the 5, don't I? I need at least 20 there. Sorry about that. Yeah, whatever. And there's the 5 again. Okay, we got it that time. We won $19 on that. Probably should have that at a quarter, shouldn't I? Okay. Actually, let's take it up to a quarter. All right, let's go. Oh, hard 8. Fantastic. We'll take that. Let's roll it. Ooh, there's a 6. Is that going to read? Please read. All right, cool. Yep, that's good. All right, back on the field. And a 5. All right. We're chugging right along. Let's go. We ain't scared of nothing. 9. We're just saying this is random. Let's go random. 12. Fantastic. Pace triple. We'll take that. And 7 out. Okay. So, all right. We're still cruising. Let's repeat last bet and set them on. And a 4. Okay. So we've had only one come out 7. Let's go. And there's a yo. We'll take that. And a 9. We'll take that as well. Let's go. And 7 out again. Okay. So, repeat last bet. Oh, set them on. And there's the 9. Okay. So far, the come outs are working for us. Let's go. Because I have wondered that, again, other than being on the pass line, you know, it's only 2-to-1 advantage because you're on the pass line. Doesn't have to do with the other numbers. There's a 3. Okay. And there's an 11. It wasn't the greatest roll, but let's go. Can we make the run? There's the 2. We get paid double. That's fantastic. Let's go. Again, guys, I'm not recommending any of this. I'm just throwing something out there to plant seeds in your head. I'm not saying do this. I'm not saying that's the way it should be. But it is a good conversation starter to have you start thinking about how the math works on this. Because everybody says do the math, do the math, do the math. Well, a lot of times we're talking probability. We're really not talking what it is. There's a 5. Okay. We'll repeat that bet. Oops, why is that 15? I need 10 here. That's weird. Hard 10. All right, we're going to get paid. Let's go. And so far, my bankroll isn't suffering too bad. We're hanging right in there. Now, it has been a little bit of a ride up and down, but we'll see here. So there's 10. Here we go. Working again on the come out. There's a 9. We took advantage again. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, 9 again with the point. Okay, that's good. Our longest roll has only been 11 so far, so nothing special has happened. Okay, there's our 7. Let's repeat last bet. Set bets on. Oops, set bets on. Took a bit of a hit. Ooh, okay, so there's 2 7s. Here we go again. So repeat last bet, and we are going to double them. All right, I'm hurting. Let's go. And there's a 9. Okay, so we came out of that one. So now I gotta clear all bets. I gotta go 10. Guess I could do it with 10s, couldn't I? 10. Oh, that I'm gonna make 25. This we're going to 30. This we're going to 30. Oh, come on. 30. 10, 10. Oh, come on. 10, 10, 10. This needs to go to 30. 10 there. What am I missing here? I need 10 here and 5 here. Okay. Oops, that's too much. God dang it. I just need a quarter there. Quarter and 10. All right, I think we're set. Let's run it. 9. Okay. And let's set bets on. Ooh, I have 20 in the field, guys. That's ridiculous. Oops, oh well, I shortchanged myself. Here we go. And a 9, that's cool. 24.50, we'll take it. And a 5, we'll take that as well. 3, we'll take that, getting paid. Let's go. 12, triple, fantastic. Okay, so we're coming back a little. There's our 7 out. Okay. How many rolls was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, it worked just like they said it would, right? No lies there. Set bets on. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting $20 there. I need 10. Let's go. Hard 6. All right, we will cash in on that. 12, triple pay. We'll take it. We have not replenished our bankroll yet. We're not ahead yet. We're kind of playing back and forth here. Just letting it run. 29.50 is not bad. Let's go. Oh, 10 again. We'll take another 30 bucks. All right, we're building slowly. And there's the 7. Okay. Well, that's going just like it's supposed to, isn't it? Set bets on. Here we go. Working on the come out every time. Ooh, okay, there's the 5. Thank goodness. We could have been in trouble there, huh? Here we go. I don't think we would have had enough money to double. There's the 6-4. Okay, let's go. 6. So again, this is basically in lieu of any strategy, isn't it? It's just putting the money out there and letting it ride. Kind of interesting. There's a 9. Okay, so we're doing okay. And a 6. That's good. We need a few more. And the 10. That'll help. So we're at 475. Only down a quarter. There's a 5. That's our point. Okay, we are still going to work. Now, some would say, okay, so we're this much into it, we expect a 7 to come. But we're going to say, it doesn't matter. Anything could happen. So we're just going to let it ride. Oh, quit doing that. Why is it going to 20? Let's go to 10. Let's go. There's our 9. Okay, we got past it. Let's go. 12, triple the field. All right, we're almost getting clear here. And there's an 8. That'll help tremendously. All right, so there we go. And a 6. Doesn't hurt us at all. Okay, so we're $6 from being in the clear. There's a 9. Okay, now this is a amazing roll. Well, no, it's 12. The longest roll was 21. When did that happen? I don't remember that. I have to take a look at that. Okay, so we're coming out. Well, we're on. No matter what happens, we are clear right now. Okay, so there's that. Let's go. And a 6. That's cool. All right, so now we're rolling. And there's our 7. Okay, well, all right, so good. Now we're ahead. We're 68 bucks ahead. We were down in the dumps, but we're going. Let's repeat last bet. Oh, there's all my bets. Set bets on. Here we go. And a 5. So we're clearing these come out rolls. That's cool. That helps. We need 2 more hits to be in the clear. There's a 3. That's going to help a little bit. There's another 3. A little help. And a 9. I don't remember that 21 roller. Interesting. Let's go. There's an 8. That's more money. So again, we're clear again. We're 538. So this isn't really a strategy, or is it? It's just putting the money out and letting it go. And there's the 7 out. Okay. So let's take a look real quick just for fun. Everything's where it need to be. They're decent rolls. 3 times we've hit a point. 1 time it went all the way to 4 points. 5 times it never made a point at all. We've had 2 PSOs, 0.7 outs. So we're just rolling right along, just doing our thing. Up 67 bucks right now. Set bets on. Let's go. And there's a 9. Okay. Again, those come out rolls. Now again, the thing is, come out roll, if you have your bets off, Well, it's not necessarily not benefiting you. Basically, you're protecting yourself from extra rolls. You can't lose if your bets are off. So, you know, basically, that's all it's doing is saving you money. It's kind of a bad way to say it. It's saving you money because you're not playing. And a 7 out. Okay. So that was a short one. Repeat last bet. Set bets on. Are we going to go down a little bit? What is that? That's an 11. We'll take that. Okay. Oops. Some reason I have 20 bucks up there. Sorry about that, guys. I screwed that up. Let's go. Got an extra 10, but I lost an extra 10 before. Come out. We got our 10. Okay. Let's go. We need a couple of hits to get ahead. There's a 9. That's going to help our cause. Need another hit. And an 8. Perfect. Okay. So that is just about going to get us clear. We're down about $4. We have 125 on the board, but we're not in free territory yet. We need that hit right there. That's going to put us in the free. So now we're on house money. If that's what you believe in. That's a whole nother conversation, isn't it? Here we go. And there's a 10. All right, repeat last bet. Oh, I already have that. Set bets on is what I really need to do. And there's a deuce. That pays double. Fantastic. Again, we're just taking, again, we win on anything, right? So we're trying to get to that. We're trying to take advantage of those rolls. There's an 11. All right, we just did it again. Let's go. We're not scared. There's a 6. This person's rolled 10 times, so that's not bad. Let's go. So our chance of survival here is going down. We're less than 50% because we're already, how many rolls? 11 rolls in. Let's see what happens. There's a 9. That's cool. We are winning quite well. And there's a 10. We'll take that. Nothing too unusual about this. And 7 out. Okay, so there it is. So let's repeat it. We're up $200. Nothing wrong with that. Set bets on. Let's go. I'm kind of hoping for another come out 7. I want to double it. I want to see what happens. Let's go. There's a 10. All right, let's go. There's our 7. Okay. So we're taking a little bit of a hit there. Set bets on. Let's go. Yo, we'll take that money. And by the way, playing this way, we're not locked into anything. You know, it's not like we're on the pass or the don't pass. We can take this down wherever we want. Let's go. 9. Do have a little bit of work to do to get back to where we were. Although that would have been a good place to stop. 200 ahead on that? I would have taken it. And there's a 9 again. Oops. Oh, that rolled a 10. Dadgummit. For some reason it didn't flash up. Okay, there's our 7. Excuse me. I'm going to keep this going because I want to see what happens. Let's go. There's a 5. So far we've survived most of the come out rolls. I mean, that hasn't been bad. Let's go. There's an 8. That's okay. So we're trudging our way along. Another 8. They're popular. Let's go. All right, there's our 7 out. Okay, so now we're going down a little bit. Let's see what's going on now. 7s are popular. They are not going, look at that. We have a 2-roll 7. We have a 4-roll, 5-roll 7. We have a 3-roll 7. Okay, so you would say, oh, 7s are hot or 7s are catching up. No, they're not. It's just what we had. Oop, that's too much money. Need a 10 there. All right, let's go. All right, there's a 9. Again, we're doing well on the come out 7s. That's pretty good. Not a lot of back-to-back numbers either. Now, that's another interesting way to do it. If you see back-to-back 8s, like the 8 hits 3 times in a row, I don't know if we're talking about this. Take the 8 down. Because the next roll is probably not going to be an 8. And then you can put it back up afterward. You could save yourself some money that way. It's a possibility. Unless you're pressing and then you want to take advantage of it. Again, this is all just food for thought. Not telling you to do this. Just telling you to think about it. Can you make something of it? I don't know. There's an 8 there. Put my 10 there. There's a 3. I hope it rolls. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I got gypped on that one because my dice didn't read it. But we're going to take it. Okay? We're going to take it. We're not going to be afraid of it. Let's go. All right. There's a 5. That actually should have been a 3 before. Doggone it. Oh, well. It happens. But I kind of like it better because I want to see if I can get back. All right, set bets on. Put my 10 back there. Here we go. Ooh, there's the 7 again. All right, now we're in hurt territory again. Repeat last bet. Where is this going to end up? There's 10. And a 9. Okay, we cleared it again. Can I get my bankroll back? Oh, nope, there's the 7. Ooh, we're in a place. Repeat last bet. Set bet's on. And there's a 9. Okay. Let's go. Hard 4. 29.50. Oh, 39.50. Oh, shoot. God dang it, guys. I don't know why I keep putting 20 bucks in the field. Sorry about that. There's our 9. There's our point. Okay, we're going to set bets on. We don't care about the come out. It can hit us whenever it wants. There's a 6. We got it. Man, I keep putting $20 on the field, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Well, win some, lose some. There's an 8. Perfect. 10 back on the field. And there's another 8. All right, we'll take that. 10 back on the field. 5. Okay. Let's go. Yo, that'll get us $10. Let's go. And a hard 10. That helps. That's $29.50. That's what we like to see. And that should be a 4. Please roll a 4. Okay, yeah, that was a 4. And a hard 10. Uh-oh, look at us banging them outsides. What do we got? 10, 4, 10. And a 7 out. Okay. So again, we're at 503. We're exactly $3 up. Let's give it one more run. Set the bets on. Ooh, there's a 12. That pays triple. We'll take that on the come out. And a 5. We'll take that too. So those were good hits that we had just coming out. 12. Triple the field. All right, one more roll. Get us to where we need to be. Perfect. Okay. So now, well, I guess we need one more. There's the 10. That should be the 29. Okay, yeah, now we're good. Okay, so we are clear. We're 502.78 in our bank. We have 125 out there. No matter what happens, we're going to break even. And there it happened. All right, let's see what we're at. Let's do one more. Let's see. We're just break even. Let's see if we can go. The best we were up was what, like 200 bucks? Get rid of that. That should be 10. Set bets. I don't know why it's doing that. That's a weird thing. Okay, here we go. Oof. I was hoping to get those back-to-back 7s. I was wanting to double it again, but so far we haven't had that. Let's go. There's a 4. That should give us 30 bucks. And it did. Let's go. Oh, there's our 7 out. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go one more time. Repeat last bet. Set bets on. Here we go. And a 3. That'll get us $10. Let's go. And a deuce. That'll give us double pay. Let's go. 9. Good. All right, let's hit it. And a 9 again. All right. Setting bets on the come out. There's a 6. Fantastic. We don't care what the come out is. We'll get paid. And there's an 8. We'll take that as well. All right, a few more. A few more to make us feel safe and warm. Not quite there yet. Okay, that is going to help our cause. We're not going to complain about it. Oops, I'll get rid of that. It'll be 10 there. There it is. Okay, that's going to push us into happy territory. So we can't lose right now. There's 10. Let's go. Okay, there's our 7. So I tell you what, where are we at? We're that's been played for 25 minutes. This isn't a long enough video. So guys, we're at bankroll 544.28. So we're up $44.28. $44.28. Easy for me to say. You can see we had basically no strategy. We just put the money out there and bet on everything except the 7. And we did okay. I mean, the trend was up and down. Medians 5, the 7s were where they should be. Everything's where they should be. And we got through it. Okay, come out wins were 10. It didn't matter to us. Several of those were 2s and 11s. So that didn't hurt us. So I don't know. This is just food for thought. Think about that. You know, what does it all mean with the probability, the odds? You know, are we really taking advantage of something or not? I don't know. So I hope that was fun. Something to think about. Again, I've only scratched the surface on this. My head's still going with it. I'm going to keep working with it. And there will be more as we go along. So until next time, good luck out there.